What's up, y'all? This is Miss BB, and welcome back to BB's World. And we are doing Real Housewives of Potomac Season 5, Episode 6. It's a continuation of when they went up to the lake house. So I just did Episode 5, and now we're going to put out Episode 6. I'm trying to get on up to the fight. So we're going to catch back in. We're going to tag back in where we left off. So... They come back with Wendy and Ashley still having these words at this dinner table. Ashley told her that she had said previously that she didn't have no female friends. Karen went in the confessional and said, "You think, now bitch, you around here this motherfucker talking about somebody crazy. You had your ass is whacked out." Yes, the fuck she is. She's completely whacked the fuck out. I told y'all that bitch was crazy. Y'all ever seen Terminator 2? Do you know when Sarah Connor was in the crazy house? When they opened up with the movie and they had a bitch on video talking about the Terminators? She actually was telling the truth, but they thought she was crazy as hell. That kind of crazy. Because, girl, what you talking about? Call me Dr. Wendy and not. Don't nobody even know the bitch. Nobody is understanding where you're coming from with all this. Nobody at the table. Nobody. So Ashley told her, Ashley told her that. Monique said, "We got another Candace on our hands. A dramatic ass." Yeah, because Candace crazy too. Candace got a whole nother list of issues. Childhood. Her shit is from childhood. This bitch here just think that she Queen Elizabeth. She's delusional. She got some other shit going on too. But delusional grandeur is her biggest issue. She needs to let some of her colleagues, some of her other doctor friends, they need to holler at her. So, she said that you and your husband, this and that, brokey. I'm like, brokey? And she said, well, I didn't say that Michael was broke. I said she was broke. Bitch, that's her husband. What the fuck are you talking about? You so motherfucking off the cliff. You ain't even making common sense. Ashley would never be broke because she's married to him, and even if she ain't married to him, she still ain't gonna be broke because he's gonna have to pay her. What the fuck are you talking about? Girl, somebody need to come with to give her a motherfucking tranquilizer like they get them horses and put that bitch to sleep somewhere. A little bit of Ativan. Ativan is what they get crazy folks to put them down, put them to sleep. By the way, or Haldol. Now, Karen said, "Now I ain't called nobody a bitch. I ain't called none of them no bitch, and I know the last 5 years." They flashback to Karen. This was not no 5 years. This was maybe 2 years ago. Karen told that motherfucking Robin at the table. She said, "You have got to be the dizziest bitch at this table." Robin said, "Bitch?" She said, "Yes, bitch." Karen, you ought to stop lying. You just told Robin she's a dizzy ass bitch. You was telling the truth. She is a dizzy ass bitch. Always have been since she came on the show. You didn't lie. So, when Robin ain't forgot that shit, and I do believe that's part of the reason why she got it so in for you. Because I can't understand why Robin be coming at your ass on the slick all the time. I don't understand what the issue is with you. I don't understand that. Wendy and Candace stand together in the room. They leave the table. It finally dies down. They leave the table. Wendy and Candace stand in the room together. Candace told her that, that was a little bit much, don't you? I said, now, Candace tell you with her extra super dramatic ass, if Candace tell you the shit was a little bit much, bitch, the shit was a little bit much. You all really know something wrong with you then, but see, you don't know Candace like we know her. If she tell you something was a little much, it was a little fucking much. They all get up the next morning and go to the kitchen. So Monique and Giselle have a pancake cook-off. Ashley get the baby. She called Michael. He don't answer. She says she ain't been away from him since the baby was born. But then again, she used to not seeing him all day. So if you used to not seeing him all day, then what's the fucking difference? You think because you gone, he gonna answer? That's his hours of operation. And whatever business he doing, whatever type of business he got going on, those are his hours of operation. He is not to be disturbed. Anyway, they all taste the pancakes. Giselle said Monique's pancakes taste like oil. Monique said Giselle tastes like her fashion sense just all wrong. They have letting Giselle's ass have it this episode and last episode. Good. They need to. Basically, Giselle won for taste, Monique won for presentation, but when you tallied up the points, Monique won the whole thing. Yes, Miss Monique, girl. Of course you did, bitch. Because you got style. And you cook with organic materials. And that's all, not material shop. Organic ingredients. And that always going to taste better. I'm in the health and wellness field, honey. And I teach and preach about the importance of organic food. If you can't get organic food, shop at the farmer's market. Stop eating all this food, this processed ass shit up in it. Because what's in this food, they pumping it in there and it's getting in our bodies and killing us because it's magnifying cancer cells. It's feeding. I know I sound like I'm on a rant right now, but that's just what I do in my everyday life. I teach people about that. So, Monique, I'm always ride with you because I know what you on the health tip. And it ain't always about tasting good. It's about what's good for you too. Basically, everybody's friends voted for him, child. That's what that was. Karen voted for Monique because she said something special like, child, Monique, Giselle shit was nasty. I said, you Karen, you Monique, y'all showing y'all ass. I love it. So, Giselle and Wendy went for a walk. It was too quiet for Giselle shit to get started. Oh, Wendy's my soror. I just need to get to know her. Now you just see some shit cranking with her and Karen. You want to make sure that play out the way you want it to play out. Stop lying, bitch. You just want it to play out like the fuck you want it to play out. That's why y'all went for the walk. And that's all. That's the only reason why you give a fuck about her being the soror at all. Wendy says her baby could have been there because Giselle asked what was wrong. And here goes Giselle sliding in. You should have been mad at Karen. I think you took your anger out on the wrong person. You should have been mad at Karen. Y'all gonna get another fucker with that grand dame. Y'all gonna get another setting people up against it. Y'all gonna get another. She gonna foul for all y'all hoes. She gonna roast the shit out of all of you. And she does. I don't know who the fuck Giselle think Karen is, but she should know by now. She should know. Said that Karen called you a floozy freelancer. She said, what the fuck you mean? She said a floozy freelancer. That's what she called you. I said, and that ain't even true, Giselle. You telling a bunch of fucking lies now, bitch. She didn't say the word floozy at all. Now you want to add to this shit. You really want to get the firecracker, don't you? Giselle, girl, where's your love coming? Wendy says she can Google me. But bitch, you can Google her. You Google Karen Huger, it's gonna tell who she is too. So what are you talking about? And before she came on the show, I'm sure you could Google her husband. So what the fuck are you talking about, Wendy? Again, everything you've been saying ain't been making no sense. You just sound like the rant of a crazy person. Giselle spoiled ass. They go to get ready to go fishing. Giselle spoiled ass child. Where we at? What we doing? I just want to be pampered. I just want to sit by the pool. Giselle, you knew you was going on a lake trip. What the fuck did you think? You thought y'all was going to sit in the house? You wasn't going to swim in the lake. What did you think? Thank God for Ashley and Monique, child. Some people that's willing to try some shit or do some shit or get in touch with nature. You can be pretty and still get in touch with nature. I do it all the time. I love to go over to Hot Springs, Arkansas and get all out in the woods and everything. And still be pretty with my shit. wrong with you, Giselle? Girl. Anyway, I was surprised that Robin had fun and she was acting because she seemed like old tomboy dig in the mud ass with all them boys and men in the house. Seemed like Robin ought to be a little more game for this kind of shit. But you know she probably been around Giselle too goddamn long, honey. Rocky and Bullwinkle. So Wendy, Ashley, Giselle, and Karen stayed up on the dock, and Wendy tried to apologize to Ashley, but Ashley had something to say first. She said, "So are you apologizing to me?" "Well, I'm just trying to explain myself. I wouldn't say I'm apologizing." I said, "Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. Bitches, is you apologizing or not?" Ashley said, "Look, come on with it, come on with it, come on. That's all right. I can apologize first. I can apologize to you for maybe being insensitive to what was going on with you. Then Wendy gonna come out. Well, thank you. Now I apologize. Ashley, you a good one. We just sat there motherfucking looking at each other. We'd have to stare down for the next 5 hours because I wouldn't have said shit because you didn't do shit. The bitch is crazy and you didn't do shit to her. Apologize my ass. Wouldn't have came from me." So then Wendy started crying. I done told you that motherfuckers crazy. I don't know how many. The word crazy should, if I say how many times I have to say that, I should be getting paid $1 million if I got $1 for every time I said some motherfuckers crazy. Now what would compel you to start crying? Ashley and that shit y'all was talking about was that important for you to start crying, bitch. Just like the bitch over there on goddamn it, Bell Collective start crying at the table. I just said in the last video you act like that crazy motherfucker. And you doing the same shit she doing. Why you crying? I'm thinking about Cameron. Postpartum depression. I told y'all that's part 1 of what's wrong with us. Projecting all this shit. Like Ashley said, you projecting your shit on everybody. You need to get somewhere. Fuck you crying. It ain't even that girl. 3 days. You about crazy as hell. You get back to Potomac, you need to. Anyway, Karen sitting over there looking at that crazy shit going on, and she said to herself, now first you came to this motherfucker, bitch, stop the Wendy. Now you snow. Karen said, keep a watch on you, bitch, because you're going to keep my eyes on you because you're crazy. You better watch it. She better watch it. That motherfucker crazy for sure. For sure. You are correct, Karen. Crazy for sure. Absolutely. She went, also, she's crazy, but also she's doing that because that worm ass Giselle and weasel her way up in her mind and took her off of Ashley and directed that shit to you. You'll find out soon. You'll find out real soon. That worm ass Giselle redirected that shit to you. So now she's apologetic to Ashley because Giselle got in there and manipulated the whole situation on the wall. Giselle trying to call Jamal. She mad because she can't get no service. Well, why is it that Ashley getting great service? Girl, is it that you can't get no service because this nigga won't answer the phone, so you got to play games and say you ain't get no service because you don't want the camera to see this motherfucker won't answer you. She got great service until she tell Michael he can't be drinking, then he said it's a poor connection. Then she turned around and asked him something right behind that and he answered it right back. Ashley, girl, you ought to know your husband by now and all the tricks and games he like to play. You ought to know him by now, child. You ought to know him. Karen talking to Ray. He ain't. Keep playing that fucking game, Ray. Just keep playing. Candace said Karen, Giselle, and Wendy are good examples of what kind of mama she would be. Because motherhood is scaring her looking at Ashley. Candace, before you think about being somebody's mama, you need to get your motherfucking ass with your mama right. You and your mama need to get right before you even think about being somebody else's mama, because you ain't gonna do nothing but generational curse that shit on to your child. And Chris gonna be stuck, don't know what to do with you, your mama, or the baby. All you motherfuckers is crazy than that. No, you don't even be thinking about no baby so you can get your own self straight. Because you got some problems, hon. You got some problems, hon. I said in the last episode, you got an abundance of childhood trauma and issues. You need to get that straight before you talk about being anybody's mama. Get your shit right with your mama first, girl. So they said it was hungry, and Monique gets pizza brought in. So they sitting up eating the pizza, and everybody started talking about they bored. Giselle want to go home. All this shit. Robin looking crazy. You know, them two think on the same wavelength anyway. So Giselle gets the idea to come up with this pageant queen game, and she puts Ashley against Candace, the two pageant queens. Candace won Miss USA, and Ashley won Miss DC. So they're pageant queens. Okay. So she has them do their little talent, you know how you do in the pageant beauty show, talent and all that, sing or whatever your talent is, and you got the strut, and you got to try on your cute little outfits, and they ain't have no bathing suits, so they just did the little strut or whatever, little walk. So when it came to the questionnaires, of course Giselle had to be the one to ask the question, so she gonna ask Candace how it is to be short, and ask Ashley how it is for her to have a extremely huge forehead. Now Karen said, now Giselle, you wrong for that shit. Ain't nobody asked you about your back peg leg or some shit. Karen said some shit in the confession about her damn leg, child. I said, Karen, you got it in for it, don't you? You need to, because the motherfucker trying to get in with you for the last 4 seasons. It's about time. Ashley did a delayed twerk, and Candace sang happy birthday to Monique. Ashley said Candace sings the same birthday song every time. Can she come up with something new? She can't sing, but yeah, she does do the same damn song every time. This third time we've seen it. They get dressed for dinner, and Candace gets the text saying Michael was at the strip club with several strippers. He said he got a wife and a boyfriend. I'm not surprised. None of us should be. We been hearing every season about him want to suck dick and all that, grabbing folks' ass, and folks charging him with sexual assault. What's different this time? And everybody that he done had accused of has been men. We ain't never got him accused with no women. Till this episode. Till this season. Think about it. Everything Michael been involved with been with Mike. What the fuck else is new? I didn't even buck my eyes when I saw that. I said, that was bound to come up again. If it's between him and Juan, we're gonna see the same shit every year. What the fuck's new? So anyway, Candace received the text. She didn't want to be the bearer of bad news because she just got out of it with Ashley. She don't want to get back into it with them because she just got into it with them last year about the sucking dick shit. So she runs over to the motherfucking queen beekeeper. The queen shit told her, Giselle. Giselle said, we got to tell her ASAP. We got to tell her tonight. Got to tell her tonight. Of course y'all do. You ready for it? Anything, but nobody wants to say shit about you and Jamal. Anything to get attention off of that, right, Giselle? Because you don't answer no more questions about that, do you? And plus, you got to leave early. You don't want to miss this. We got to do it tonight. So they go to dinner at the crab house. Monique invited everybody to her podcast. They eating crabs, and Giselle asked Karen about Ray. Karen, be careful what you talk around these bitches. You just fell out with motherfucking ass. You just got into it with Wendy and the green-eyed folks. You need to quit talking in front of them three. Them three. You need to quit talking in front of them three now, because they're going to take what you say can and will be used against you in the court of Giselle. Stop talking in front of these folks. Don't you know that every time you say something, them bitches don't do nothing but file it away and bring it back when it's at their convenience on your ass? Rondon, you slipping. You know better than this shit you're doing. You know better, girl. So, Monique asked Ashley about Michael. Ashley said, well, you know, I think they all right. He just had a boys' night at the MGM. He just had a boys' night. And, you know, they was closing a business deal. So, it was hard to get him today, but I know he closed a big deal last night. He sure did close a big deal, didn't he, Ashley? Closed a big hole, or got his big hole closed. Girl, let me shut the fuck up. So that's all that happened in episode 6. I could have actually put these two together, but I didn't know how long this was going to be, so I didn't want to take a chance of the video being over an hour, so I just split them up. But that was episode 5 on the last one, and episode 6. So we getting to the fight. We getting there. I think maybe one episode left. Because I think the next one she going to confront Michael about this shit. And then I think he's going to get on to the other shit. I think we got one episode left, so if I do 2 episodes, I guess I'll probably get to the fight. So that's it for now. This is my Potomac for this week, y'all. So I'll see y'all later. We'll get back in next week.